I didn't blow my funded account because of a bad strategy. I blew it because I couldn't handle one loss. It's fast trailed what's actually a good setup. And what happened after is what destroyed my account. So like I said, it was a good sell. We entered on market open, we entered this hourly gap. We had this huge hourly gap here. We had a weekend open here as well from Monday. We swept this intermediate high inside of this 1 hour gap. And here's the trade. This setup was beautiful. We swept that 1 hour intermediate high. We're inside of a higher time frame fair value gap. We had a beautiful V-shaped recovery. We had a 30-second inversion with a displacement candle. I took the setup on candle closure. And as you can see, straight stop loss. This trade would have been a 1 to 3. As you can see, the setup was a good setup. The idea and the bias was correct. Everything I had going into this trade was correct. But as you can see, we got stopped out, even though later on it hit my take profit. So the trade idea was correct. The sale was amazing. Unfortunately, price action just wasn't in my favor. But here's where the issue came. After that is where I started revenge trading. Because of that, I entered along on this candle. And as you can see, just barely going into profits, I got stopped out quite quickly. Again, I tried to take along again when we started bouncing up from here, and I got stopped out quite instantly. After risking around $800 to $1,000 per trade, I over-risked, I over-leveraged, and I lost my account. Blowing of funded revenge trading. Why you did it? Revenge trading is tested when you lose. It creates urgency. It creates a subconscious effect in your brain that causes you to spiral into a two. When you lose once, you feel urgency, shame, frustration, and the idea of I need to make it back fast. That's when you aren't trading. You're gambling under pressure. And pressure destroys execution. You cannot trade while emotionally unstable. And the most dangerous move to make is trying to buy another Evo straight away, win it back this week, trading bigger size, and trading more frequently. This is your revenge strategy, not your real strategy. And this gets you nowhere. And we all do this. There's no need to feel shame for this, when I know we all do. But the reason why you did this was because of an uncontrollable stress response that you just go into. It's kind of like flow state. You're not in control of yourself anymore, and your mind is just moving. And we need to understand the problem. How do we fix this? Why do we revenge trade? We need to understand the cause. Revenge trading comes from urgency. And where does that come from? I got a question for you right now. If you had $10,000 in your bank account just sitting, would you be stressed about a loss? If you had money, rent covered, bills covered, food and all sorts covered, would you be annoyed about your one loss? No. Revenge trading is a natural stress response, but that stress comes from the fact that you feel as if your back is against the wall. You feel like this is your only way out. But that's what makes you feel like you even have that sense of urgency in the first place. It means your life outside of the charts is not in a place where you want it to be, which straight up means you need to fix that part. Because your back is against the wall, you feel like whenever you lose a trade, if you don't make that back immediately, you're back at square one. You feel like you're back at the beginning and your back is against the wall again. Trading under pressure is gambling, and the only way to take that pressure off your back is to fix your life outside the charts. You're revenge trading because your life is good. What to fix? Before I go into the next part, you need to fix your life outside the charts. Wake up on time. Work on something other than trading. Go gym, work on yourself, have targets to achieve something outside of trading, so that if you lose in trading, you win in something else. The less you care about trading, the more money you make. Smart move. Light trading, shift focusing to backtesting, journaling all trades, skill building, and your life outside the charts. If money stress is real right now, your priority is stability. Trading under financial pressure is like trying to perform surgery with shaking hands. If needed, get temporary income, reduce risks to zero, and remove the financial urgency. Then return to trading from strength. What actually happens psychology? Here's the likely sequence. You took a loss. It triggered. I can't afford this. Not again. I need it back. Your brain switched from execution mode to survival mode. Survival mode doesn't mean follow rules. Size anchor. Survival mode doesn't follow the rules. Size increased or patience decreased, count gone. That's not stupidity. That's a stress response. You're now broke and emotionally hit. This is when traders either spiral or level up. They either go down or they get better. A leveling up doesn't mean trade again tomorrow. It means restructure. You cannot trade from urgency. If you need money fast, trading is the worst vehicle. High variance plus emotional volatility is a destructive combo. The move that separates amateurs from professionals is you stop trading real capital until you have a stable income again. You can take a loss without feeling threatened. Not, I think I'm fine, actually neutral. Here's what you do next. Step 1. 2-week trading freeze. No live accounts, no evaluations, no prop firm challenges. Only backtesting, paper tradings. You need an emotional reset. Step 2. Create structure before next dollar. Before you fund again, you must have daily max loss rule written, stop after 2 losses rule, hard size cap, no same session revenge entry, written, not meant to. Step 3. Fix the root. Be honest. Was the revenge trade triggered by fear bring broke, ego, wanting to prove something, pressure from content? The real drive matters. A hard truth. Right now your trading performance is unstable because capital is emotionally important. Losses feel threatening. You're trying to accelerate the process. You cannot become elite under financial pressure. Elite traders operate from stability, not urgency. So the real play is stabilize life, build skill, scale audience, then scale capital. You need 2 lanes. Lane 1, development, low risk. No live pressure, no evaluation resets, no emotional stakes. Only backtesting, journaling, reviewing losses, and studying execution. This is where you become dangerous. The trader upgrade plan. For the next 30 days, no live account, 100 backtested trades minimum. Track your win rate, track your RR, track rule breaks, and track emotional notes. Treat it like gym training. You don't max out every day, you build your form first. Let me ask you something serious. If I told you no live trading for 30 days, would you feel relief or anxiety? Be honest. And if you feel anxiety, then your brain is linking. Trading is an opportunity. Trading is escape. Trading fixes your money problem. So when I remove live trading, your brain hears you're stuck. You're not moving forward. You're missing chances. That's scarcity talking, not logic. The deeper truth, you're not anxious about trading. You're anxious about feeling behind, feeling broke, feeling like you need momentum, and losing the identity of an active trader. That's identity plus urgency mixed together. And that mix creates revenge trading. And here's the trap. When trading feels like your only way out, you will subconsciously fall straight because your nervous system thinks this has to work, that pressure alone lowers your edge. We remove emotional capital. Big difference of no trading, or we shift to no emotionally important trading. Paper trade, sim trade, backtest aggressively, journal, refined. You are still progressing, but without financial threat. You need to change the idea of progress. A common feeling people have when revenge trading and then blowing an account is that you feel like you're back at zero, but you're not. A real pattern. You blow the account. You feel back at zero. That feeling creates urgency. Urgency creates pressure. Pressure creates revenge trades. Revenge trades reset you again. It's not the strategy, it's the emotional reset loop. Here's the hard but powerful shit. You need to stop trying your progress meter to account. Tying your progress meter to account balance. Right now, your brain tracks progress like this. Account up and progressing. Account gone and back at zero. We need a new metric. Your new progress tracker is Actus your trades completed, rule adherence percentage, consecutive days without rule break, skills refined, and that is progress. Tapito becomes a byproduct. Your new progress dashboard, rule adherence. This is your number 1 metric. Revenge, trigger, count. Max daily loss respect rate. How often did you stop trading when you said you would? Did you stop? Did you respect the days? Track the days respected and the days violated. Backtesting volume. Instead of how much did I make, track how much data did I collect. Progress equals sample size, not colors. Average RR multiple, not dollar amount. Track your average R per week. Even if it's small size, this builds expectancy focus. Professionals think in R, amateurs think in dollars. The big reframe. Money is a lagging metric. Execution, quality is a leading metric. If execution improves consistently, money follows. If you chase money, execution collapses. Listen, from now on, I'm going to be backtesting and doing everything I have told you guys in this presentation. In this video, I've spoken to you about revenge trading, backtesting, and all of that stuff, but it's no use of me saying this to you without me even executing it myself. So as you can see, I'm going to be journaling every single trade I take, just like the trade today. I'm going to be backtesting 3 years worth of data, starting from January 2023 all the way up to 2026. And as you can see, I've been documenting it, I've been going through it, and I'm going to show you the full process on this YouTube channel. I'm going to be backtesting 3 years worth of live data with you guys, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see that. I also have a free NQ execution rule set. It's all here for you. It's free. These are the rules I followed to get my first ever payout. And if you want to get your first payout, I suggest you click the link in the description and you get this, follow it, and you will get your first payout. So look, if you want to see me backtest 3 years worth of data, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.